Yo voy a tratar de hablar mostly en español, pero I might go in and out.
We could do both.
Mix it up. Good, because that's who I am.
Yeah. Yes. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You guys are premiering a hell of a time slot.
I know. I'm so excited.
So I want to ask, I wanted your take on the adult in the cast, as well as Carlos gave us his take. I wanted yours. How do you feel about this great responsibility that the trust that ABC is putting on you on all Latino cast, mid-season premiere, just after The Bachelor?
I feel honored. I feel like we can carry that responsibility, and I feel like we have a great show. We have a great cast. It's kind of something special. Not kind of, it is something special. And I really am so excited that ABC is so behind us and supporting us. They've been amazing. And, Dean Jorgaris, who created our show, and our writer's room, has just been incredible and supportive of our ideas as well, whatever we want to bring to the characters. And it was, 99% Latino crew. Most of our writer's room is Latino, so this is really special. I'm excited.
So I gotta ask you, as a fellow Boricua, tell me,
Wepa!
how was your experience filming on the island?
It was amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram. Can you tell all I was doing was eating and dancing the whole time? It was magical. It was absolutely magical. I had not been back to Puerto Rico since I was like 17 and I was there for like 5 days. So spending 5 months in Puerto Rico, I reconnected with my Latino-ness. Everybody got a big butt there. And everybody embraces it. I was like, I belong here. It was amazing. I was like, these are my people. This is why I am the way I am.
Mm-hmm.
It was so enlightening and such a blessing that it is part of my heart now. I think I'm gonna buy a place there.
Same.
So it was all great. It was honestly, and it just made me even prouder to be a Latina. It really did. It really did.
Lisa, ¿cómo te sientes ahora de interpretar una serie pues latina, that's loud, en una serie americana? ¿Cómo te sientes? Pues ahora que eres una latina de verdad.
Sí. No, yo estoy explotándome porque estoy tan contenta de hacer este papel de Mari Garcia, porque ella es una mujer llena de vida y amor por su familia, por la vida y por su esposo. Ella es la clase de madre que apoya a sus hijos, bien positiva, mucho, ella es caliente y tiene una fiebre por su familia. Y yo creo que ella es alguien que no hemos visto en la televisión. So I'm really happy that I get to speak English and Spanish también. We go in and out, that's how we are, Latinos are like that. And I love that, she's vibrant. They don't try to water me down, which is really wonderful. And I'm just really proud. I've been on ABC before, I've done a lot of 1-hour series. I usually play very dramatic characters, but I get to be a little funny. I get to sing a little bit. It's a little surprise. So yo estoy tan encantada, una bendición es lo que yo me siento.
And she's walking with a fan.
And she's walking with a fan because you had to bring that up. Whatever. Yes. I mean, we are playing a real woman in a certain age, at a certain age. And I love it. Like she's dealing with reality, but don't talk about her fan. You can't talk about her fan. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
So as a mother, you obviously have to support your firstborn and his decisions, Daniel. But at the same time, we've had a relationship of 4 years con Vanessa. How do you feel about being replaced, so to speak, as far as your daughter-in-law?
It's funny because we talked about this, in the show just yet. I don't have any one-on-one scenes with the lovely Michelle Veintimilla, who plays Vanessa. But Mari is that mom who really wants to. Is true to heart. So she really wants Daniel and all of her children to really follow their heart and be honest in their lives, because she knows, being married to Rafael, played by the lovely Carlos Gómez, what that love is and what it takes to sustain that love and that relationship for so many years. So to her, you know, it's not, there's nothing dark behind it. She just wants her family, her children to be happy and to be in love the way she has been in love with her husband for so many years, and she knows what that is. And so she's excited about it. Plus, you know, Mari comes from that showgirl world. She was a singer, a showgirl at El Tropicana, so she's very fascinated by all of that. You know, it's sort of an extension of who she is. And so it's not that she's materialistic, but that world is definitely very interesting to her and enticing. And I think that without giving anything away, we're gonna have some nice surprises with Vanessa. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else?
I was being quiet just in case. You know, well, we go back a long way.
Yes.
But it's to be where you are right now with this show and this character. I mean, ¿cómo te sientes en realidad? I was like,
I don't even know how much more to express it. I'm so grateful. Gratitude is the first thing that comes to mind for me. Because I started in this business when I was 14 years old. I've been a working actress since then, and I'm 54. And so I am so grateful that I get to keep working, that I get to play such rich characters, that I get to tell the truth, that I get to represent and not be stereotypically fake or, you know, a caricature of anything. I get to play the essence of who we are as a people, as just, you know, women, mothers, working people, you know, familial people. I get to play all these colors, and I've been lucky enough to work on such good stuff. And so how I feel right now is so grateful that I'm bursting, and then I'm so excited. I'm excited for everyone to see this show because it is an everyone kind of show. But I'm excited for my people to be proud of what we're putting out there and what we're presenting to them, and for them to support it, watch it, spread the word, because I do feel that they're going to be happy with what they see.
And honestly, I did watch the show, you know, and it's like, because we identify so much with that, because that's how it was when we were growing up, you know, and it's like, Mami habla español, and then it's like sprinkling this and sprinkling that. So that's one of the things that I did love about it. And I love that the Latino family was represented so well. Yes. You know, and that's one of the things that I mostly identified with, but love the most.
Amen to that. Amen to that. That is definitely, I think that's the heart of the show, is the family, you know, the family, and that we play this real family, tight knit, you know, true to themselves and to each other, and so loyal. And I just feel like we really represent the Latino family without any stupid stereotypical things, and we're not hitting you over the head with anything. We just are, you know, that kind of thing.
And we were talking with Carlos, that relationship between the husband and wife is something that you usually don't see between Latino families on television.
That's absolutely right. Usually there's, you know, it's about dysfunction or how they hate each other, or one's a hothead, the other one's cheating. You know, it's all negative most of the time, sadly, and that's not what Carlos and I are playing. No. And it's beautiful. You know, when I spoke to Dean Jorgaris about how I wanted to play Mari, and when I read the role, and I saw that they have that little flame with each other, I just was like, oh my God, this is me. This is me and my husband. You know, we've been together for 35 years. This is who I want to represent. You know, I'm still living life. I'm still excited about life, and that's how Mari is. And that relationship and that heat between them and that love, there's a groundedness there that is so electric. And you know, Rafael, Carlos plays the very Cuban, like un poco más serio, un poco más, you know, and Mari's like, come on, papi, Chula, I still got it, come on. And so we bring that on the screen, and it's a lot of fun, and it, you know, gets everybody hyped up, and we just really enjoy it. And so we're excited that we get the opportunity to be that couple. Yes. You know.
So instead of asking you what does Lisa bring to the character of Mari, I want to know what Mari brings to Lisa.
Oh my goodness. In so many ways, Mari is Lisa. And that's why I really wanted to play this role. Because I don't see a lot of Maris on television, which means I don't see a lot of me. I feel like every role I play is a part of me, obviously. But she truly represents the mom I am, the wife I always try to be, the loving person. She embraces everybody and she will tell you what she thinks. She speaks the truth. Ella te lo dice como te lo tiene que decir, pero también ella tiene mucho amor y cariño por la gente. And so I love that she's so strong, but she's so vulnerable. And she has her little things, and it's just so many beautiful colors to play, a layered, dimensional role. It's just nice. She's never one note. And so I guess we bring it for each other because she's giving me the outlet to express that part of me that I want to see, that I want people to know is so important, and that it's so true and authentic of us Latinos, and especially Latina moms,
You definitely have mouthpieces isn't the right word, but you definitely have an outlet for you to express that nuance and that idiosyncrasy as a Latino woman.
Yes,
Right.
definitely. Oh my gosh, yes, it's amazing. And our creator, Dean, he loves Latinos. He loves Latinos, and he loves writing for us, and he just gives us that platform and that stage and that confidence and that trust, and we can talk to him about anything, ideas. I have 2 sons and a daughter, so I get to share with him what is that relationship like? How does a mother talk to a son about love? How does she talk to her daughter about certain things? And sexuality or those kinds of things, and we get to show that, and it's amazing.
Can we delve a little deeper in that? Carlos mentioned that at some point, if something wasn't right, he was ready to walk because he's been in the street for a minute now. And if it's not right, if it's some cheap facsimile of what it really is, he wasn't going to put his name on it. I'm wondering how not only how important, but to what degree was it important to you that it was also the case where you also, I don't want to put it on the spot, where you also just ready to be like, all right, sign up, let's see you later.
Well, I wouldn't be a part of it if it was like that. I don't need to be, and I don't want to be. And the beauty of it is that from day one, I think we all established that, and also that's not what Dean wanted, the creator of the show. That's just not how he writes. So if you go down the roster of the work that I've done and that I've been a part of, pretty much I'm very authentic with my characters. I do not play caricatures that are, degrading us or, exposing us in a negative way. I play a character. Have I played a prostitute? Have I played yes, those are people who exist. But I will only do it if it's true to the story and the character. It's not exploitive. I just feel like that's really important for us to fight for those things and then say no when it feels like it is that,
Sorry, just to finish on that last point. That's very strong, you just said. Knowing when to say no and being able to say no.
Right.
No is a very powerful word.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is powerful. And I've been lucky enough and blessed enough to live a long life in this industry and to see what I want to be a part of and what I don't. And I have integrity, and so I won't sell myself short. And I think a lot of us who are in the industry, who are Latino, who've been around a long time, we all feel that way,
Amen.
Well, one of the things we were talking earlier also was the quality of shows that are popping up right now with Latino themes and
Yes.
Latino, like Identified and on my block and One Day at a Time. I mean, and now hopefully Baker and the Beauty will be part of that.
Yeah. Yes.
Just make this year an amazing
It's exciting.
year. Yeah.
It's our year.
Yes.
The year of the Latinos. And if you don't want it to be, we're gonna kick your butt.
But I was two different shows, but you talk about how you bring your, play different characters because you're playing a character, but you're really committed and strong about them. It's like the mom you played in Rosewood, and the character you played in Mary Jane.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, they were just. It was you, but it was just so strong.
Yeah, I just really, first of all, I love strong characters. I do. I love playing strong women. I just feel like I'm a girl's girl. I love women, and so I like to represent us in the right light. And it's important to me to be true to the storytelling, like I said, and we're not one-dimensional, right? None of us are. We can. Look, I could be bitchy. I could be a fool. I could be a softie. I could be strong. We're all layered. And so it's so nice to get to play characters like that and be written that way. And what's lovely is, as actors too, like we sort of teach people how to write for us, and if you don't know about my world, let me tell you about it so that this way you know how to write for me, and that's the thing, we have a responsibility, representing. I've always felt that way. I've always felt like I was responsible to represent my people a certain way, and that meant a lot to me, and it always has, and on so many levels, and I feel like, I've always been that person that wants to encourage us to be united, to be together, to work together, to embrace each other, because we're much more powerful together than separated, and it's just the best way to be.
You think right now with this show, with ABC being behind it, actually giving you that leeway to say to the writers, this is who we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ABC and NBC Universal, because I think that they're ready for it, and they care, and they want it. Yeah. That's the beauty of it, is that they want it, and there's a lot of trust there. There's a lot that we each bring to the role that's not necessarily written.
Right.
But it's who we bring to the role. And it's just this amazing, yummy mix. We've been mushed together, and our chemistry is incredible. It's off the charts. Everybody truly and genuinely loves and respects each other, and it's super special. Like, you can't pay for that, you know what I mean? And ABC sees that, I think, and they get it.
Well, I hope it's it's for the future. It's something that will continue to happen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Claim it. It is for the future. Yes, absolutely. Claim it.
That's you.
Yes.
What do you hope or think the American audience will take away from watching this show and all the Latin culture and traditions?
I hope that it will take away how we are so much like any family, like any people, in the sense of love. We all want love. We all care about our family members. We all care about the world, situations, relationships, work, like, that this family who happens to be Latino can be your family. It can be any family, and that we erase it to a sense of having to make a point of it being any kind of race or color, that you first just receive it for what it is, which it's a beautiful love story. It's a beautiful family show that anybody can watch, but also to really fall in love with Latinos and who we really are and what we bring to the table and what we've brought to the table for so long, for us to be included, and for us to to be given that opportunity, for people to tune in and say, wow, something about this show and this family makes me feel so good. I just want to go back to it every single week. I want to watch the Garcia family. I want to be in the Garcia family. They're amazing. They're so loving. That's what I want.
I think you guys are such great trailblazers that you're getting us closer to the point where a show like this is no longer going to be called Taking a Risk. It's just is.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
And it's gonna be, you know, Lisa, Carlos, Victor, Michelle,
Yes.
so and Natalie.
Yes,
You
amen
know.
to that.
Just like we make reference to Desi, you know, we'll make reference to y'all.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of nice. I don't mind.
Sorry, I need to.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
I don't know, just feel it.
I love it. Okay, I received that. Such a lovely actor and such a lovely person, and just it's fun working with him and the kids. You know, David Del Rio, Victor Rasuk, Belissa, Escobedo. We're amazing. Like, we just love each other. It's amazing.
Actually, the casting is really great.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
actually look like you could be that
Right?
Veintimilla. It's
I
like,
know.
I mean, that's one of the things I'm noticing a lot lately. Casting is starting to pay attention.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, it doesn't look
Yes.
like people. Yeah.
And I'll go one step further, which is really crazy, is that each one of them, I swear to you, has very strong components of my own children.
Oh.
I have 2 older boys, similar ages,
Yeah, you have a
and my daughter. It's crazy. So I deal with them like, ah! Don't even try it. I know this behavior already. And they're just like, oh, you okay? It's immediate. It's hysterical. So there's this like, David Del Rio always says to me, I literally feel like I'm in the room with my mother. And she disciplines me just like you do. Or rather, you discipline me just like she does. Yeah, it's really funny.
You know, it'd be cool as hell. Five series in a movie, perhaps down the line.
I mean, you want to put that out there? Okay.
Y'all be as part of the ether, like the Connors, for example.
Yeah.
You know, people before the Connor show, people will remember Roseanne and say, "Oh, the Connors," right? And you know, hopefully, you got si Dios quiere, somewhere in the future they'll refer to que los Garcia, you know,
Right?
something like that.
That'd be kind of
That
cool.
would be cool.
But y'all got to spread the word.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Well, we have to be careful because there was a show called Garcia's.
Huh?
I said you have to be careful because there was a show called The Garcias, I think.
Oh, many moons ago.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Bueno, los de
Well, we're
Lisa cuentan
different.
más.
We're different.
The different Garcias.
Right, right.